It's all about the merch game and independent artists. I'm trying to tell you right now, if you're worried about streams, it's not happening, Jack. Like, get off that boat. That thing's unsailed. You better get back to hand-to-hand, direct-to-consumer. Like, my philosophy is 1,000 fans that spend $8 a month, you make $100,000 or 100,000 pounds. Yeah. That's. I mean, really, wealth is just freeing yourself up to do what you want to do. You know, so being rich, you know, that comes with its own set of problems. So, you know, but that's really what it is. It's networking, it's getting with the people. And that's what the CDs and the merchandise help you do, is be able to work with people and network. Because the computer, just typing behind a computer, it only goes but so far.
People lose it with a scroll, don't they? It's gone. You know what I mean? This is the Wordlife show on Ujima Radio. Mad. Right, so this is the part of the show we've been looking forward to. I got Brak in the building.
Bullet.
Sound effects and explosions.
Yeah, budget cuts. You know what I mean? We gotta do what we gotta do.
I got plans here, but they're not set up. But bruv, it's an honor and a pleasure to have you in the building. A legend, incredible artist. The music, top tier, bro.
I appreciate you, man. It's a blessing to be here with you, man. Like I said, my man Dan, everyone's told me much about you and getting to see everything that you're doing and see what you do for the community, the neighborhood, and everything like that. It's beautiful. It's wonderful to be here, you know. Hey, and for you, I got some gifts. I come bearing gifts. I'm not a wise man, but I come bearing some gifts. I got my new project.
I've heard the bars. He's a wise man, you know.
No.
I'm a grateful man. So thank you, bro.
I'm a product of Department of Corrections of Maryland. But anyways, right, I got some stuff for you, man. I got a poster for you in the studio right here.
That's mad.
My fault. I got my song. I get busy. You know, we bringing gifts, baby. I get busy. We got
I liking this theme, you know.
lyric sheet for you, man. And got some other merch, man. Got my 2 CDs.
So these lyrics that you've written on here.
Yes, sir.
What song is this from, my bro?
It's from I Get Busy. That's the song that when I first started, you know, really taking it serious, it got me on like Sway in the Morning, Double XL, Source Magazine, blah 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 blah, all that stuff. One of the reasons why I'm sitting here with you right now. So, and it came off this album. This. So you know,
and I get to keep this.
All of it. I'm only gonna send you a bill when I'm done. 75 pounds. It's not much, you know. It's something,
bro. Come on, this is levels. Right. So hang on, I'm gonna get into the interview in a second, but this CD.
Yeah, this is the one. Actually, we dropped it on March 28th. It went on iTunes. I mean, charts. Who cares? But it went 18 in the UK. We went number 1 in a couple, 37 in the world, and everything like that. That's so huge. Independent, you know. Only thing is blood, sweat, and tears, and a bunch of crying because you know how independent artists cry.
Just, yeah, I mean, it's sweat, fam. It's sweat, but yeah.
Nah, but it's great though. It feels great, especially as an independent artist. You know, to get everything done and to hand it to you, to someone like you. This is what it's all about. You know, a lot of people just give you USBs. Get back to CDs, man. Vinyls and all that.
I still have a CD player, and I love CDs because USBs don't have things like this, the artwork. You know what I mean? Yeah. And the inlays and things like that and stuff. And you know, there's a lot you could put on these CDs. But and this one then. So what's the deal with this one as well? Because that's 2 CDs you got, man. That's all.
All right, so that's the first one, Brak Holiday. I'm a big fan of like the old Wild West gunslinger Doc Holliday. So I just wanted to put my little spin Brak Holiday on it. I just took a bunch of songs that I had just to put them together and get myself. You know, all artists, we go through roadblocks. I went through a roadblock. The roadblock happened to be called marriage. And at the end of the day, once I got done, I started to ramp it all back up and gotta have that. That's by Dan Bush Creative, Bristol Zone right there. He made that.
Come on, family.
Yeah, I love that. I love that.
Yeah. And then also, I can make the studio smell real nice as well with this, yeah?
Brackwoods, yeah. You don't say the backwoods, it's Brackwoods. So at the end of the day, it's all about the merch game and independent artists. I'm trying to tell you right now, if you're worried about streams, it's not happening, Jack. Like, get off that boat. That thing's unsailed. You better get back to hand-to-hand, direct-to-consumer. Like, my philosophy is 1,000 fans that spend $8 a month, you make $100,000 or 100,000 pounds. Yeah. That's I mean, really, wealth is just freeing yourself up to do what you want to do. You know, so being rich, you know, that comes with its own set of problems. So you know, but that's really what it is. It's networking, it's getting with the people. And that's what the CDs and the merchandise help you do, is be able to work with people and network. Because the computer, just typing behind a computer, it only goes but so far.
People lose it with a scroll, don't they? It's gone. You know what I mean? Whereas this will be in the studio forever. That's going to be on the wall. Correct. And the CD is going to get played until it's a thin little disc and it can't play no more. So now, honestly, big up. And wow. Right. So I want to do like an interview as if just treat you like you're one of the artists we have over here. I'm going to do the same thing. Yeah.
Good.
So you were born. You're here today. What's happened in between, in brief?
Oh, yeah. No, I mean, the music thing, I've always ran my mouth. I always like having fun talking, blah, 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 blah. I really got serious into it after I came home from jail. A lot of people were like, yo, you're funny and you should take it on. My brother, right, that's with me, Blasey, he's been and seen the whole thing. We came up from freestyling in neighborhoods, corners, house parties, anywhere that would let us, or I didn't knock the person out or try to rob the party, wherever that didn't happen at, we would do the music thing. Took it super serious. I went to the Institute of Audio Research, which is a big mixing and engineering school. First studio I went to was paid for by Def Jam. Shout out to Iron Monk, my brother, and the guy came in, we started recording, he hit the button and he left and he charged us for 4 hours of studio time, and I said, you know what I'm going to do, I'm going to learn how to do this so we can get better at this. And then I just took it and running, and really just talking and networking is really where it got me. I mean, everyone's a great rapper in their own right, because he might like my music, you might not like my music, it's all on dependent, but people cannot deny the hustle.
I would just like to clarify, a cameraman's not really heard it, and I definitely like the music.
No, but once again, it's a subject. You know, it's subject. I've met a lot of people that did not like my music, but at the end of the day, when they saw the hustle, the work, the ethic, I'm there 25/8, like we were talking about, every day. I'm nonstop. They respect that. And also for independent artists that are listening to any artist, the redundancy, don't do that. Just make sure it's something that you're staying up to date. You're moving. You don't have to post 700,000 times on the internet, but if you're posting a piece of material, just make sure it makes sense and just network. And that's really what that I've been doing. So the in-between thing, I've been to New York, I've lived in New York, I've been on all these big magazines, platforms and everything, but really what it all boils down to is just how well you can connect with the people, and that's really what I've been spending the last 10 years of my life doing.
And I agree with that, and I think that there's so many artists that are more successful than signed artists or labels that are basically stuck paying all their money to a company, paying back a loan, you know what I mean? Slap myself up. But yeah, whereas if you do it independently, it's a harder grind, but once you've got that fan base, it's more rewarding, you know what I mean?
100%.
And instead of getting 5% on like £10 or whatever you get the whole 100% of it. That's yours then, you know what
100%. I mean? And a lot of people don't, shout out to my brother Terminology, man. He's a great ally for me, I would say, a great brother. He also told me, like, Bandcamp, like he showed me, he was like, man, you don't have to do this. It's just certain things that you have to keep up on, you have to put out, and you have to show the people that you're working and give them something to support.
Yes.
And really that's where it comes through too, is just giving someone something to support you as. And like we talked earlier, a lot of hate comes, I don't like to call it hate, but a lot of you know, just people that are upset with what you're doing. You got to let that go, and you got to realize that that's really on that person. You know, and I think a lot of artists also get caught up in that. They also get caught up in the money and the streams, and I think, you know, Russ is a big independent artist. He said that Spotify should take away the stream numbers and the counts and everything like that, because we all now judge a song on how good it is by how many numbers it's got and everything like that.
I see that, and I think the problem is, like, people fake the numbers so much, you know what I mean? And it's become like a thing where people feel they've got to buy Google ads to get their numbers out. But the genuine ads, I mean, if you've got 1,000 people watching your video, that's a lot of people. If you had that 1,000 people out in the street in front of you, that's huge. That's an event.
It's a great accomplishment.
If they're all paying £10-20 each to come to your event, you're nice, you know?
There we go.
Yeah, whereas those other people looking like they're doing well, they're £600 in debt because they've had to spend it on Google ads, you know what I mean? Yeah, and then they can't even monetize their song.
And the wrong, a lot of things that people don't look at too is, like, you know, you like you said, you put all this ad money in, you got a bunch of 13-year-olds listening to your song, or a bunch of older people listening to your song, and then you go to do a tour and you got 40 tickets sold.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, you got to make it. I'd rather sell 10 CDs and make the same amount of money as 100,000 streams. And you also have people that are waiting. But it's a mix and it's a marriage. And if you can find the equal medium in between it, good for you. But you know, there's a lot of things. You can go check me out on bulletbrak.com and you can holler at me. I do offer a lot of advice. I'm not charging people. I'm not doing everything, hit people over the head. I want to genuinely see people succeed. Because I wish,
like a coaching kind of thing.
I went through a lot. I've been through a lot. I studied a lot and everything like that. And like we were talking about, kind of like a coaching, like a mentorship and everything like that, because a lot of people do get discouraged. And most of the time you get discouraged before you put out that right song. And shout out to my brother Blasey that's with me all the time. He helps keep me motivated. Corey Black helps keep me motivated. Dan keeps me motivated that, you know, I got a catalog of over 100-something songs. And if one song goes good, guess what they're going to do? They're going to listen to those songs. And they're going to come back and they're going to tell a friend. So you could have a diamond in the rough just waiting. So just to double back, don't worry about what others say. Don't worry about what people perceive you as or whatever like that. Keep doing the right thing. Don't do nothing weird that's going to get you in trouble later on down the line.
Definitely don't do nothing weird.
No goofy stuff. And then at the end of the day, just keep focused on your track. It's a very hard ride. It's a very hard road. But once you get a little bit of pay dirt, it's very fulfilling and it's well. And the main thing that when I was locked up, I prayed for people would listen to my music and I'd get to travel the world. I didn't pray for no money. Maybe I should have, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day,
well, from the prayers coming true now, possibly. But at the same time, I know what the more rewarding thing is as well, isn't it? And it's been able to live off of your music and being able to do things like that. And
I've had people travel from across the world to see me and come, like my brother when we were in Greece, man. We had someone travel 4 hours by bus, just to come watch me drop a couple songs.
Are you part Greek or something?
Yeah, I'm Greek American. My mother's 100% Greek. So every time we go, got huge records. We just dropped a huge record. Taki-chan, Thanasimos, produced my brother Gus in Greece. It did huge numbers and everything like that. Dope. And like I said, just for people to come and say, hey man, this helped me through this part of my life, man, you can't pay for that, man. You can't. It's
priceless. It really is. It truly is priceless, man. Right. So you've been doing a tour over here. Talk about that. You didn't just fly over for the show. I wish.
Nah.
But you've been on with Black Poet doing a tour. I understand.
We're with Black Poet before Poet. So yeah, shout out my brother Black Poet. We got a project coming out. Shout out to Full Blast Booking and Raise the Bar, Half Decent. My man Kenny. They put that together. We did a show in. We were in London, Northampton, Bristol, and we went over to see Wales. That was beautiful. Before that, I was with my brother R.A. the Rugged Man, DJ Lala. We were in Switzerland. Shout out to Hip Hop Zoo, Desi, my man Mike Blaze down there. We did Denmark, Greece, of course, which was beautiful. My grandmother passed away. She helped raise me. This was this week that just happened, literally while we were on stage in Greece. So I was supposed to go to Russia in 2 days, but family, hey,
family first every time.
Once again, man, God granted me with a talent that I could make some money off of music, and I can be able to do this and then go home when I'm supposed to be home. So it's a beautiful thing. And hey, she lived a great life. And once again, RA's coming here. He's coming to Bristol on the 12th. He's going to come bless this city with some crazy bars and everything like that.
Random thing. So when he come before, he ended up coming to my house to watch the boxing as well.
Yeah.
And I showed him around the city and everything like that.
Dope.
Tour, he actually had me up on stage with security for one of the other gigs as well. But
yes, you definitely look like someone for security. You definitely look like that.
If you need any security.
No, but he's a huge boxing fan, so that must have been a great thing.
Slap boxing match and everything. So.
Oh my God. Anyways, we'll go in.
Big up RA, man.
Big up RA. Yeah, no. That's how I met my brother Dan right here. We were with RA. I've been touring with him for like 2-3 years. We shot a movie last year. We were in Norway and we were in Belgium for about 3 months of the year last year. So yeah, my brother RA is a great showman, and he definitely brings the energy, brings talent and everything like that. So Bristol, if you're there, make sure you come see him. Make sure you come, maybe even call Wordlife. They might be able to give you some tickets. I don't know, maybe, allegedly. But yeah, that's what I was over here for. That was over here. So the tour's been great, and we got some more tour dates coming up in the United States starting in July. And then I think we're going to come back. I don't want to say something that I'm not supposed to say, but
he's coming back.
Yeah, we're coming back.
I'm telling you, he's coming back. We're gonna get some work done. He's coming back for sure.
I love, to be honest with you, man, like the UK is really an eye-opener for me because I'm an ignorant United States rapper just like a lot of us are, and we just really think that the world just revolves around the United States. And getting out in Greece and seeing a lot of how hip-hop is translated, like, hip-hop, the old school hip-hop, and being over here, man, it's unbelievable, like how you guys took it from like five. There's a couple large artists that we know over there, but when you get here, it's like, oh, you have a whole economy and a whole.
Especially in Bristol, it's like you walk down the road, you're probably gonna walk past 10 rappers.
Yeah,
it's mad out here.
No, we did, and
everyone's a rapper out here.
No, Dan showed us around, and while we were out here today and the other day, and it's like it's a great bustling community. You can feel the energy. London has got a great energy too, but Bristol has its own energy.
It's more artsy around there.
It is, and he showed us the street graffiti. He showed us a lot of things. So, once again, I mean, to have your own ecosystem in your culture inside of your own city is a beautiful thing because a lot of places don't have that. So once again, Bristol, you should big up yourself, man. Pat yourself on the back.
I don't think we realize how lucky we are here for it as well, with stations like Ujima, things like that pop in. The amount of people I know from other cities that come here for the culture and the arts and stuff like it's mad. And but bro, you're welcome in Bristol anytime. I got a studio here. We'll put you out anything you need.
Appreciate
We've got you covered. You're more than welcome.
I got a couple parking tickets I'm gonna need you to take care of.
All right, done. Have a word, mate. Have a word. Now, bro, we've got not long left of this interview. What's next? What's like music wise? You got any projects coming out? Videos, anything like that?
No, we got a lot. I honestly, I got a lot. I got an album with Black Poet coming out. I got a record that RA and I did. We shot a video as well. That's coming out
you
next
guys
month.
Been doing a movie or on the film set or something? Can I say anything about it? I don't want to.
No. We Suicide Disco is RA's movie that we got done, and we also the video was phenomenal. We shot in Greece. Young City Slicker, shout out my brother from Chicago. We got an album dropping. Little D. I don't know if you guys heard of Little D. He's from New York.
I know the name.
Yeah, he's killing it right now. He does a lot of stuff for the Knicks. He's killing on every freestyle. We got a couple projects coming out. I'm working. Shout out my brother Corey Black. We have a full-length album coming out at the end of the year. We're just trying to get it out.
Producer,
Yes.
Because those beats were fire,
phenomenal.
Man. Some of the productions you got a top tier, bro. Like I say, some cool, but from that Corey guy as well, he's level. So big up you.
Big up,
Right. So if they want to find your music online, what do they type in?
Just Bullet Brak. Boldness, utility, live energy, lyrical ability, excellence, and talent. And I bury rappers after killing. Bullet Brak. So it's just Bullet Brak. Look it up. Anything you can see. You'll probably see me in a poster of one of your girlfriends or ex-girlfriend's house and everything like that. You can look me up right there. No, just Bullet Brak or bulletbrak.com. You can find me and I can help you out with everything else.
All right. True legend in the building. We're going into the adverts now. Afterwards, it's going to be the live performance part. We're blessed to have him drop 3 tracks.
Clean.
All right. I'm going to go into these commercial breaks now. We'll be back after this.
In a situation where I'm forced to deal with it myself, so
create your own lane. A wise man told me no exception. We all go the same place. We just actors in a world with a part to play. Insignificant. I'd rather blame the government than change my ways. See this shit so clear that I haven't got time to look back. My brain's decayed. How you living? How you coping? Got me thinking if I lived in a different place, would my thoughts be rearranged? Don't let your thoughts switch your mind off. Concentrate. Communicate.